My grandfather always told me not to whistle at night. Said it attracts things that remember your voice. Last night, my drunk roommate didn't listen. This morning, he's gone, and something is still whistling from inside his room. My grandfather always told me not to whistle at night. Said it attracts things that remember your voice. Last night, my drunk roommate didn't listen. This morning, he's gone, and something is still whistling from inside his room. My grandfather was a superstitious man. He grew up in a small village nestled in mountains, where stories of the unexplained were as common as the mist that rolled in each evening. One of his many warnings stuck with me. Never whistle at night. It carries far, and things out there, they'll hear it. Worse, they'll remember your voice. I never questioned it. Not after the way he'd say it, his voice dropping low, his eyes darting to the darkened windows as if something were out there, listening. I stopped whistling altogether after he passed, just to be safe. But my roommate, Jake, he didn't believe in any of that. Last night, Jake came home late, stumbling through the door after a night out with his buddies. He was drunk, loud, and in that obnoxious mood where he thought he was hilarious. I was half asleep when I heard him fumbling around in the kitchen, and then, clear as a bell, I heard it. Whistling. It was a tune I didn't recognize, something slow and eerie, like the kind of melody you'd hum absent-mindedly in an empty house. My blood ran cold. "Jake, stop it!" I called out, my voice cracking. He laughed, louder than necessary. "What? Your grandpa's ghost gonna get me?" "Just don't," I said, tightening my grip on my blanket. He whistled again, louder this time, the sound cutting through silence of the house like a knife. "Jake, I'm serious," I snapped, my heart pounding. He laughed again, but it was the last thing I heard from him. This morning, I woke up to an empty apartment. Jake's door was wide open, his bed untouched. His phone, wallet, and shoes were still by the door. It was like he'd vanished into thin air. And then I heard it. From inside his room, faint but unmistakable, was whistling. The same slow, eerie tune Jake had been whistling last night. My stomach churned. I stood frozen in the hallway, staring at his open door. The sound was coming from inside, but the room was empty. I checked. Twice. I called the cops, but they didn't find anything. They said Jake probably left in a hurry, though they couldn't explain why he'd leave his phone and shoes behind. They didn't hear the whistling,